Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Captain, urgent news from the General.
Why not really blow it up, Captain?
Captain's log. Embarking into hostile environment. I'm giving it all she's got, Captain.
Captain.
No, Captain. They're alive.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. This is your Captain speaking. And I am so excited that we have the new announcement. Unmatched Adventures. We have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles coming to Unmatched Adventures. This was announced yesterday. If you've not seen the video yet, go check it out, the trailer. It's pretty cool. It's got some little details here and there. If the neon sign says Cowabunga Pizza in the back. I love that the going in the sewer. It's good. The shadow, from Shredder. A lot of fun stuff in the video. We are going to break down, not the video, we're going to break down the picture that is on Restoration Games website, and we're going to talk about a bunch of details. What could possibly be in it, based on the picture, we can break down a lot of stuff. We can get into it pretty well, and I'm really excited about that. But first, let me do a shout out to my Crockpots. We have Bromantic, Matt Rod, O-Town, Shy Guy for Smash, 619 Sports, Chick Charney, Vlasinski, and Greg's. Thank you guys for your support. We're going to get right into it. So check out this picture, guys. This is the image. If you go to restorationgames.com, there's the links at the top of their Twitter or X, whatever it's called. This is the picture. And as soon as I saw this picture, I was excited. I was so excited. It's crazy. I messaged Justin previously about this, and I had said, I'm a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan, and can these things be in it? Yeah, buddy. Love you. Yeah, he's also a Teenage Mutant Ninja, huge fan. I'm like, hey, can these things be in it? I'm just like, listen, they should not have nostrils, right? I don't want to have them have nostrils. It should be orange, red, blue, and purple. No questions. The weapons need to be the same. These characters, like these things, can these be in it? And he said, rest assured, the things you have asked will be there. So, as you can see, guys, from this image, look at this image. When I found out, I literally almost cried. Look at this image, guys. Look at the turtles. They look exactly like I want them to look like. There are so many implementations they could have gone with, and they look exactly like I wanted. This screams 1990s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. The Secret of the Ooze, I believe it's called. That movie was a game changer for me. I'm 35, so this is my generation. I was born in '89. This movie changed the game for me, right? Look at them. So it's what I love. Okay, there's a couple things we can get from this. The first thing is they look great, right? They don't have they're different colors. They got the colors. And by they, I believe we're looking at Oliver Barrett, right? If you look at the style of artwork, it screams Oliver Barrett, who's done most of the Unmatched set so far. So he is absolutely qualified and crushes it. He did my favorite artwork in Unmatched so far, which is a Spider-Man set. That's my favorite art so far. This artwork is probably going to be just going to climb to number one. I love Unmatched, guys, and I have not yet played an IP that really just screams to me. The Jurassic Park screams to me. All right, it was really good. It was awesome, but it was not an IP that I would have been like, yeah, this is top, I don't know, 10 IPs. It would have been 11 maybe. It might have been higher. But Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is literally number one, if not two. The two being Lord of the Rings should be number one. Right? If Lord of the Rings comes out, I'll just stop. I'll just stop everything. TMNT coming out was absolutely it was the greatest news I've ever gotten. So, but we have Oliver Barrett doing the artwork, so it's going to be handled really well. You can see how beautiful it is, how awesome it is, and it's gritty, guys. It is gritty. They're not here to play. This is not your friendly little cartoon version. This is a gritty, little darker, but not too dark. It is the perfect implementation. The details look at the colors, the color choices, the shells. Every part of it just is awesome. The other part that makes me think Oliver Barrett. So you got the circles, right? You got the circles, the shapes. That he's known for that. The line work is very Oliver Barrett. And then as well, you have the swords being that whited out thing. I'm thinking of like Robin Hood, his art for Robin Hood set. So definitely screams Oliver Barrett. So we've got 4 turtles. I'm not sure about the hierarchy. Besides, like Leo obviously looks like he's leading it, right? Leo's leading it. If you don't know anything about the turtles, guys, we have Leonardo is in blue. We have Donatello in purple, Michelangelo in orange, and Raphael in red. I don't know what they're gonna do with the set. I cannot wait to find out what they're gonna do with the set. There's so many things. You guys let me know in the comments. Like, what do you guys think? The questions are this, right? So here are the things that I am wondering. We have the 4 turtles. Is it going to be something like the four turtles are each heroes, and we have our first 4 turtle hero set, which would be, in my mind, it's not going to work, because if the 3 sisters are down to 6 health, that means the 4 turtles would have to be at what, like 4 health each, like or 5 health. It can't be. It literally can't be. I don't think it can be that, but it could be, because who else do we need to have in this set, right? We need to have. You got to have Splinter. You got to have April. You got to have Casey Jones. Are they going to be sidekicks? Are we going to have, and if there's 3 sidekicks, are they their own thing? Like, one way I could see it being like this. You could have Leo as a solo fighter. You could have Raph as a solo fighter. And then you have Michelangelo and Donatello as like a duo team. Like maybe they're like a cloak and dagger kind of thing, which would be interesting. Or you could even put like, yeah, I can see that happening, right? And the solo fighter, I mean, like I think like maybe Raph has Casey Jones as his sidekick. I could see Splinter being his own solo fighter, and then maybe Leonardo has April. I could see that being a thing. There's so many ways they could go about this. I'm excited. I need to take a second. I just need to breathe for a second. I'm too excited. I assume you guys are as excited as I am about this. So we have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And then as you see in the corners, look at the corners. Okay, obviously you guys recognize them. We have Shredder top right. We have Krang bottom left. No doubt Shredder is going to be the villain. And if Shredder's the villain, that makes me think Krang's the other villain, right? If we're just putting 2 and 2 together, then that means our big baddies, our boss men, that we're going to be fighting in Unmatched Adventures is going to be Shredder and Krang. Which I was thinking about it because like Shredder's obviously associated with the foot. But in the way that the game works, like they don't have like the dedicated sidekicks, which means that for the minions in I keep saying Tales Maze, in Unmatched Adventures, the minions for this set, I'm thinking we're going to have the foot as its own thing, which would be really interesting how they implement that. Like, is it going to be a bunch of different tokens that'll go across the board? Are they hitting for smaller, but there's more of them? That would make sense to me, that you have a bunch of that. And then, obviously, you got to have Bebop and Rocksteady. Are those 2 different ones? Are they one thing? Is it like a Guildenstern Rosencrantz kind of situation, you know? And then who are the other ones? So let's break down. We're gonna break down some stuff real quick. In September 2024, that's when the Kickstarter is launching. Be there. Don't be late. Don't miss it. You're gonna want to be there for it. So I messaged Justin, and he's told me I can give you guys a little bit of information, and I'm excited about this. I asked him because you guys were there was some hate in the maybe not hate, but maybe people have been scorned by Kickstarter, as we all have. I assume most people have. And so it's like, oh, it's a Kickstarter, yay, that means I'm getting this in 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, right? He said the tentative schedule for fulfillment is July 2025. So we're looking at a year. Now, right, usually a tentative schedule, you can add on 2, 3, 4 months to that, and that's usually the actual date. But if he says July 2025, then I'm going to be planning on July 2025. There's nothing too concrete, so he can't share anything like that. But he said I can pass on this tease, and he said that there's a new Adventures-related mechanic in TMNT that we did not do in Tales to Amaze. There's a new Adventures related mechanic in TMNT that we did not do in Tales to Maze. He just sent this to me minutes ago. I was thinking about this. I literally could not sleep. I was dreaming about this. If you have played Alien Legendary, a deck building game, it's an awesome game, by the way. You should, especially if you love the Alien IP. There is a mechanic called Coordinate, and the way that Coordinate works is you have your cards, right? You're in a team. You're fighting you're going through you're clearing the ship basically of aliens, and on someone's turn, they have their buy power and they have their damage they can do. And if my teammate has a card that says Coordinate, then they can give that to me, basically giving me the thing that's on the card that says Coordinate with. And it comes to my hand. And then I get to use that. And then the benefit of that, which feels so good, is that when he does that, he gets to draw a card still. So it's not killing his deck. Yeah, it's getting rid of a really good card in his hand, but he's getting a value out of it by giving it to his teammate, and then he gets to draw a card. So it feels really good, and it really makes the whole teamwork thing feel alive. I feel like there could be something like that in this set, of some kind of teamwork, coordination mechanic where it's like maybe if you are adjacent to, I was thinking ways you could do this. It's like if you are adjacent to a friendly fighter, and it might be worded as friendly fighter so that it's like, impacts more than just the turtles, but it might just be turtle based also. It could be like like the double attacks. The second attack is only in volume 2. So it could be something like that where you have the card and you're like, I'm adjacent to you, and hey, listen, I'm gonna add to your attack value. You're hitting for what? Okay, let me coordinate, or let me teamwork, let me whatever they want to call it, right? Let me shell up or something. I don't know idea. Let's cowabunga. Okay, and then you drop your card and boom, you now added a damage to his attack. Or it's like, okay, let me do this thing and now I can add a point of defense to your thing. Or let me discard this card and I'll get you. Like, there could be that kind of a thing, which would be cool. It would be interesting. It would be really awesome for 2v2. It would be really awesome for Unmatched Adventures. It would not matter in 1v1, which is fine, which is totally fine. So, what do you guys think it is? I don't know what it is. Genuinely am just theory crafting and figuring this out. So the new mechanic in TMNT that we did not do in Tales to Maze. What do you guys think it is? So we have Crane, we have Shredder. I'm thinking Bebop, Rocksteady. I'm thinking the Foot. Right? Those are the things that are mandatory, have to be in the game. I don't care how the artwork, guys, is nuts. The artwork, the theme, the turtles, the whole thing is so good. When you get to see Unmatched on the same picture as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and it's like the right font for the turtles, you know what I'm talking about? Like, that just makes, and look at the adventures. They changed that to the font of the turtles. Guys, that makes me so happy, and I know it makes you guys happy too. We're gonna jump through. I've got a lot of images we're gonna break down. I can't break down anything else with this one. The Oliver Barrett thing pointed out to me. The swords, like the weapons being white, definitely screams Oliver Barrett. The circle, the square, super Oliver Barrett. So I am guaranteed that he's at least the artist for this thing. I would assume he's the artist for the whole set, which is really cool because he handles it really well. He crushed Spider-Man, my favorite art in the game. My two favorite artists are the one that just did Slings of Arrows. I don't know her name, but she's awesome. And then Maneuverman knows her name. He's a fanboy for sure. So she did awesome, and like she's got as a whole set so far. That's the best looking set artwork overall. But the best art for a character is Spider-Man, in my opinion. So let's go to the next image that we have. Oh, there's something else I was going to point out, which I don't know what this means, guys. You let me know what you think. If you look at Leo's square, his diamond, right? So they all just have square. They just have basic colors. His has like the shell. It has that shell iconography behind him. Was this just to fill up space? Was this like a hint at some mechanic? Is this just for like why? Why is it like that? That's my question. Is he like the leader? Like in the is that the mechanic that we're doing? Is this some kind of leader thing? Some like Oda Nobunaga kind of thing? I don't know. Anyways, let's go to the next one. So when I'm talking about like the best implementation, like I could not have picked a better way that they look, because like look at this, guys. These are all the ways they could have gone. let's just say this is 1 top left, 2, 3, 4, going from left to right and then down. I am so glad it's not 1, which I know 1. I believe 1 is the original comic. I'm not like a comic fanboy. I've not been here since the beginning. But I've been here since the movie. 2 would have been great, but guess what? It's too friendly. It is way too friendly. It's too PG. It's too G, and I don't want that. I don't want a cartoon. I want someone that could like go up against Dracula and you're not worried about their safety, right? This needs to be like they're doing this for me. They made this set for me. They didn't make this set for Riker. Okay, now the Riker's gonna love this set, but they didn't make it for Riker. They made it for 35-year-old fanboys like myself, who want this, who are excited that the Last Ronin is coming out sometime soon. Like that's what we're talking about. By the way, don't spoil the Last Ronin. I have no idea who it is. I have ideas based on knowing the Turtles, but I don't know who it is, so I cannot wait to watch that someday in the future. So, number three is from my movie from 1990, and it's great. And that for me, this feels a lot like that. Number 4 also feels a lot like this. It's greater than that, but it's right there. 5 looks good, feels right. 6, heck no. If they looked like 6. I would have written so many letters to Justin in complaints. 7, I don't know what that's from, but looks great. Looks pretty good. Heck no, we do not want 8. And number 9 made me so sad when they came out and they had nostrils and they looked like, what are they wearing? Like the whole thing. Is it cool to have like to make them like SWAT feeling with like guns and stuff? Yeah, it's a cool idea. Does it ruin my idea of turtles? Yeah, it does. It ruins my idea of turtles, so don't do that. All right. Which one are you guys glad it's not? And which one, like, are you glad? Are you glad it's this one? Is this the implementation? Like, are you as excited as I am? Or were you wishing, no, man, I wish it was number, whatever, 8, 6, 5, whatever. And why? Tell me why. All right. Versions of April. There have been so many. What version are we wanting? My version is number 2. Okay, going left to right. That's in my, when I think of April, that's my version. I don't really care. I just watched Mutant Mayhem, which is the last version, that far right version, and that was totally fine for me. Very different April. It's like a whole high school thing. She's much younger, of course, which teenage, it works, right? She's younger. She's black. She's not white. She's still redhead, which was cool. They still kept that, which I was glad. And it totally worked, totally fine. I really like that version of April. Beyond hype, do you expect to see Splinter, April, Casey Jones as sidekicks? I think so. If not, it could be like a Splinter. I was talking about this. It could be a Splinter solo fighter with like, and then the Casey and April are sidekicks for somebody. I'm not sure how they're gonna do it. There's so many options they could do. They could do the multi-heroes. They could have just a couple of them. It could be pairs. Maybe they have. Yeah, I don't know, guys. There's so many options. But yeah, so April, I expect her to be a sidekick, and she will have some cool mechanics as far as like the being a reporter. That's gonna be in there. It's got to be in there, right? I'm thinking like as far as like the plot, whatever, with She-Hulk being a lawyer, that really comes through in her cards. I can see that being a part of it. I like number 2. Which one do you guys like the most? Number 2 makes a lot of sense. Number 5 makes a lot of sense. I do not want number 1. I don't know what we're looking at there. Yeah, 2 is the only one I know too. So 2, 3 would be okay. I don't know why the hair's that crazy. And if they do something different, with like a number, like a, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If they do a number 8, the very last one, that's also fine. I think that they won't, based on how much they crushed the initial Turtles look. It feels like they are going very, very much with this is what it is, and so we're not going to change it. I like that. We will find out. Pairs would be dope. I half expect the Turtles to be like like the sisters. Right. The first 4-fighter set, right? Like the first 4-fighter hero combo. It could happen. I don't want my turtles to only have 4 health. That would feel so bad. It doesn't feel as bad like for the sisters to have it, because you're like, oh, they're just sisters. If you said, oh, how much health does Leonardo have? 4. You'd be like, what kind of game are you playing, right? That would be too much. You could literally 2-shot them with the thing, or that would just be too much. It can't be that way. It can't be that way. I'm not even gonna. It can't be that way. All right, so that's April. Splinter. There's a lot of versions of Splinter. Number 3 is the one that I know and love. Number 2 also I know. I do not number 1, but number 1 looks dope. 4, I don't hate it. 5, I don't like it. 6, I love it. 7, okay. 8, all right. 9, what the heck is that? I don't know what that is. I know what it is. I just started watching that show yesterday or 2 days ago because I was so excited about the turtles. That guy came on the screen and I was like, that cannot be Splinter, and it was Splinter. That whole rendition and version of the turtles as well is just a very different feel. Yeah, it can't be that, guys. He has to be like a wise rat. He's got to be Jackie Chan style, like karate. Like he's got Noah's stuff. I'm sure he will. It'll be interesting if he's a sidekick, because, dude, Splinter is awesome. He's the master. So to have him be the sidekick would feel a little weird-ish, I guess. Maybe like Merlin being the sidekick to King Arthur. Maybe that's the idea. I think he would have to be so strong if he's a sidekick. He would be all combat. I don't think we'd have like Splinter schemes. He might be like move the turtles, move each fighter, move all friendly fire, something like that. Who knows? Move everybody on the board or something. I don't know, but Suzanne already confirmed that the 4 heroes are the turtles. Okay, so it is going to be the 4 turtles, which means that they have to be sidekicks. It means we're gonna have Splinter, April, and Casey Jones. If those are not in there, guys, I would be very disappointed. If Casey Jones is not in there, what are we doing, right? I cannot wait to have Casey Jones on the battlefield. If Splinter's not in there, there's no chance. So the only one that is a question mark would be Casey Jones, right? Maybe. No. See, so April has to be in there. Why? She's a girl. She's the only female in this entire universe that would make sense as a playable character or as like a thing. So she has to be in there just for inclusion. Not to mention she's the main character. She's one of the main characters. So April's in there, locked in. Splinter has to be in there, 100%. Why? Because he is Splinter. Casey Jones is the only one that I could see them leaving out, but there would be backlash for it because he's such an awesome character that we got to have Casey Jones in there. He has to be in there. The turtles are too unique to share a deck. Agreed. You're right. Yes, you're right. I wonder too if the mutants will be the minor villains in the box. Yeah, the only people saying the turtles are too similar are people who don't know the turtles. They have such a different personalities and styles. Yes, for sure. I was thinking about that too, about wondering what mechanics, right? Because let's say each turtle has an ability, right? I'm assuming that Raph is going to have some kind of Beowulf rage thing, right? Like or angry Achilles. He's either going to hit for more. I can see him like hitting more when he takes damage. Leonardo, I'm thinking some kind of leadership thing. I'm thinking Donatello, some kind of gadget or some kind of it could be like espionage, some kind of like techie thing. I don't know. And then I have no idea what Michelangelo would be doing. Maybe like pizza. Maybe he can like heal up or something. I don't know. It's gonna be cool how to have each turtle feel different and feel like the turtles. Will be awesome. It'll be really awesome to see that. Mentor and mentee would be a fun psychic relationship. Yeah, that'd be cool. Andrew wants to see the Ghostbusters. I do not know the Ghostbusters at all, pretty much. Like, I watched the movie when I was older. I didn't watch it when I was younger, so there's no nostalgia. It's not my thing. I bet their ability names are going to be their blank. I hate my heart. This heart covers up the words. They're lines from the song. Oh, that's interesting. That's an interesting take, mitosis. So there is Splinter, guys. Obviously going to be in the game. Let's look at Casey Jones. Casey Jones, by and large, it's like you can't mess him up. It's just follow the template, right? Follow the template. Don't stray, which is what you're seeing here. Almost all of them are just following the template of Casey Jones. 1, 2, 3, 4 all look identical. 4 is my baby here. 4 is the one I know, and he was awesome. It's the guy from Law and Order. I think it's the guy from Law and Order. At least in my mind, it's the guy from Law and Order. And he crushed it. And really cool. He's so fun. And then we start to get a little weirder as we go on. They start to get a little less like Casey Jones and more into some weird thing here. I'm excited about Casey Jones. I think he's just gonna have. I feel like if we had to like split them up, right? We've got April, you got Casey, and you've got Splinter. I could see like, I guess if we're looking at those three, then I think April will be like the schemer, right? Like a Shuri, kind of a sidekick. I think Casey Jones would be more like a huntsman, a lot of damage, massive damage. And I could see Splinter being like, who would he be like? Merlin, maybe. Maybe Splinter you can play a lot. Maybe there's a lot of Ennies in the Merlin deck or in that set, and you could play almost everything. And he has some schemes and he has lots of damage, really versatile. So I can see that being the case. All right, what else we got, guys? What else we got? So that's Casey. Let's go. Let's keep going. Shredder is, I believe, based on the artwork that we saw, let's go back to the very first image. Based on this artwork here, right? Which one does this look exactly like? Yeah, this looks exactly like number 2. I'm glad it's not number 3. It should not be number 3. And any other, if it's 1, 2, or 3, or 1, 2, or 4, that sounds good with me. 1 feels like not really like an actual person, so it feels a lot like number 2, which is awesome because if you've seen the movie, guys, he's a great character. He actually is a great character. He's got great plot. He has a great like origin story. It's awesome. So I'm hoping it's number 2 feeling, and to where it's more of like a human, which it makes me wonder in Unmatched Adventures, right? Because you have, so far we only have 2 baddies. We've got the Martian invader and we have Mothman. Those minis are massive because they are massive things. We have a massive spaceship and you have a massive beast. Will a Shredder mini, will a Krang mini, will those be the same size as the Mothman and the Martian invader? Will they be more of the same size as like the fighters? Will it be just like a slightly bigger fighter, maybe like a Bigfoot kind of a thing? It would feel weird. Wouldn't it feel weird if he's too big, like scale-wise, compared to the other fighters? Or it'd be like, this is cool because he's so big because of the threat that he represents. Like, what do you guys think about that? Should he be the same size as his actual human size, or should it be the size of the threat that he is representing? I think he should be the size of the actual fighter. And you can make him like up on a mountain. You can make him higher. That's maybe that's how they do it. Have him like standing up on like a pile of bodies or something. Like that would be cool. That way it's still an imposing mini, but the actual, he should be standing with on the foot around him. Like, who knows? It should be some kind of large feelings mini, but not breaking the scale that we have. All right, let me look at the comments here. We got Shredder, my goat. Shredder's going to be a big boss. Shredder, number 4, was the coolest mother truckers out there. Those designs look like comic inspirations. So excited. Yes, they do. I'm not actually, they do. They look like comic inspirations for sure. So excited. Definitely one of my top dream sets. Absolutely, guys. I love that we're all on the same page. We're all on the same page, guys. I have not had an IP yet. I'm telling you, like Jurassic Park was awesome, and I'm glad that I got there, and it was a part of. It's in my life, and I love the set. I love the IP. it is not one of the sets I would have been like, yeah, do Jurassic Park. It would have been like number 8, 9, 10, 11. Like, it would have been around there. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is literally 1 or 2. Like, it is top. I don't think they could ever get... The reason why I keep going back and forth between 1 and 2 is I don't think Lord of the Rings is even feasible. I don't think they can get a license of Lord of the Rings. And so I can't think of a single set that they can do that is better than this set. So I'm super excited for it. Shredder is pretty big dude. He is a big dude for sure. He is a big dude. I put money on Krang having a little mech suit. 1000% he's going to... Well, mech suit or that weird pink... pink man looking guy. It looks like, Krang's body. Krang's bodysuit looks like Patrick from SpongeBob if he was like mind controlled and had an open stomach. It was much bigger. Looks closest to 4 for me. Krang. Okay, so you guys are saying 4 is the winner. It could be 4. I'm happy with 4. I'm happy with 2. 2 would be my 1, and then 4 would be my 2, and then 1 would be my 3, and 3 would be my 4. Krang in a transparent container suit would be dope. Transparent? How would they even show that? Yeah, it was the perfect choice. Absolutely. All right, guys. So that's Shredder. So let's look at these villains. So I did not do this artwork. By the way, all these images, guys, are from the internet. I just Googled things, so I do not own any rights to any of this stuff, of course. Obviously, I think you guys know that. I do not own the rights to it. But this is cool because this is going to help us, and I need your help on this one, like literally need your help with this one, because this is going to help us think of the minions for the game. So we have, can you guys see my mouse? I don't know what you guys can see. Can you guys see my mouse? I don't think you can see my mouse. What can you guys see here? You cannot see my mouse. So we have Shredder at the top. You see Shredder. To his left and right, you will recognize him from the live-action turtle movies. I don't remember their names. I could see them being in there for sure. They are mutants, all right? They're vicious, and they would be really cool. They'd be really cool fighters to fight like extra threats. Okay, I think they should be in there. I don't remember their names. If you guys remember their names, let me know. And then of course you have not that. Here we go. All right, so we got Shredder there. Let's go down. Some of the villains I'm recognizing from the Mutant Mayhem movie. Don't know their names. Again, I'm not a comic book guy, guys. I'm a movie guy, so I've seen this from movies. And I watched the cartoon, but I don't remember. It was so long ago when I watched that cartoon, guys. Hey, buddy. So look, there we have Krang in the middle. For anybody not knowing who Krang is that orange-headed brain thing in the middle of that guy's stomach. That is like a mind-controlled cyborg thing, creature thing from the planet that Krang is on, I believe, is how it works. He took over like the whole planet with his brain control stuff. So, but he controls this big old robot mech suit thing. That is the Krang origin story. That's as far as I understand it from my memory and from what I've looked up. So he's gonna be in something. This could be big, like as far as a big suit. This could be like an actual bigger thing, and that would be cool. I could see that being a large miniature. It looks like, and I don't remember this. Again, this is a long time ago, guys. It looks like those little droid things were like the main sidekicks, maybe for Krang. I don't know whose Krang's sidekicks were. I have no memory of his sidekicks. So we could see it could be like a whole mech army, right? So you've got Bebop, Rocksteady. You have the Foot, and then how many are there? I think there's 6, right? There's 6 in TTA. So I could see 6 being again used here. So let's just say another one is going to be the 2 guys I said at the beginning, the mutants. So we got the mutant guys. One could be these robots, these little cyborg sentinel things, robot things. I can see that being a thing. And then, of course, you guys recognize them. Bebop, Rocksteady, down in the middle, the Warthog pig thing and the rhinoceros. So let's see what you guys said. Let's see what if you guys have given some thoughts on this. We are clearly going to get Baxter Stockman. Just which version? Baxter Stockman. I recognize the name. I don't recognize who that is. I don't remember. Just confirmed Bebop and Rocksteady, which is hardly a spoiler at all. Nice. My toast is getting some intel. He's getting some intel coming in hot. Are they confirmed being in the set? Are they confirmed as like two different fighters? Are they confirmed as being one thing? What do we know about that? The way the box art is done shows the four turtles are separate heroes. Oh, you are wise. You are wise, Jared Dolly. Very wise. BB and RS, no-brainers. Absolutely, no-brainers, for sure. That's not a spoiler. I dream we get just one X-Men set. Okay. Man, medicated. Listen. Focus on the task at hand, okay? We're not... Turtles. The turtles are here, okay? We're not talking about X-Men. Yes, one day we can cross that bridge. I don't think we will, because I believe X-Men is a part of the Marvel thing, and that license expired, and so we're not going to do that. That's my guess. But it would be cool. It would be cool. Someone said the other day they talked about having a cool like Deadpool Wolverine set. That would be fun. If they could just get the license for just Wolverine, that would be really cool. What else do we have? BB, Rocksteady, Stockman are easy picks. After that, we got Rat King. We have Karai, Leatherhead, Arnold Jones, Casey's dad. Kitsune, if they want to go into comics. Gensu's frog. Genghis frog. Those all sound good. The only one I recognize would be Rat King, like from name, is Stockman, Rat King, and then Leatherhead. I don't remember though anything about them. Lots of minion choices. My money's been on those. In this one, he's the fly guy. Okay, so. Oops. Okay, come on now. Oh my gosh, guys, you guys can't understand the pain that's happening right now. There it is. Nope. Oh my gosh, there's so many layers of pictures here that I can't choose. I can't choose just the image. All right, I think we're done scrolling because I can't move it anymore. All right. Well, anywho, guys, there you go. There's the minions. I believe that they will be on this picture. Whoever they are, they'll be in this picture. It did expire. I'm just dropping my dream. Sorry, medicated. I don't see Leatherhead being in. Rat King maybe, but no Splinter is weird. No Splinter? No, there's a Splinter, dude. There's definitely going to be a Splinter. He's got to be a sidekick. Probably not. There's a ton of side villains to choose from. Yeah, guys, there's so many. All right. So, I just wanted to reiterate that Oliver Barrett appears to be the artist, and look at his quality of work. Guys, they are in good hands. Just look at the artwork. Look at the artwork. I hope that we get a set, and he does stuff like that one on the left where he's walking across the street. Look at the detail. Look at the depth. Look at the background. I want to see the city in the artwork. I want to see like depth. I want to see all this stuff. I want to see the buildings. You see that? So I think that they've chosen him well. They've chosen him wisely, and that he's going to give us a lot of just really good quality art. All right. Last thing, guys. The last thing that I have for us is go watch this movie. All right, this is my movie. This is the movie that I grew up watching. It was at my grandparents' house, and we watched. It was a VHS, and we watched it over and over and over and over and over, and it was awesome because it made it feel like they were real. It was like, okay, these guys are actually real. This could actually happen. The music is iconic. The actors, the acting is iconic. The story makes the whole thing is so good, and we've not had something this good in a very long time. Recently, I watched this one as well. And guys, it is really good. If you've not watched it yet, you should go watch it. The artwork in this, the artwork style is awesome. I love the way that visually, it's like really, really good. It looks like you're watching like someone draw, like hand draw it in front of you. Kind of, if that makes sense. Like each still is an art piece. Huge fan of it. And they were teenagers, and I think this was like written by or directed by what's his name from all the funny Jewish movies. What's the Judd Apatow movies? Seth Rogen. Seth Rogen? Is that his name? Seth Rogen? That sounds weird saying it. Seth Rogen? Seth Rogen. That sounds weird. I'm saying it too many times. Anyways, he wrote it or directed it or something, but it was really, really well done. And what they did was as far as I know, they recorded the dialogue and stuff from the Turtles, the high school kids in the same room. And so like the chemistry is really there, and they're playing off each other. It works really well. And the plot is, it does have some of that, like, you know, the whole, like, instead of just Die Hard where you're like fighting bad guys in a building, you're saving the world from this thing, right? It has that feel where the Marvel goes to, but it does it well, it handles it well, and it comes out. It just, the whole journey was really fun, and Levi loves it. He loves it for sure. Yeah, I'm thinking that he will be a sidekick. The TMNT 2012 cartoon goes hard. I need to watch that one. I think that's the one that is included in my 4-pack of movies. And I never watched it because it did not appeal to me because of when it came out. Like, there was a whole thing about it. I gotta watch that one though. Anyways, guys, what movies am I missing? What movies do I need to watch? Which ones are your gems that you're like, listen, Captain, you gotta watch this. Hey, buddy. Wait. Here. You wanna say hi? All right, guys. Do you see the turtles? You see the turtles? Don't you love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles too? Yeah. It's fun because he has all of my. I have so many of the turtles as toys and action figures, and they're all missing arms and legs, and like those are like all of his toys that he plays with. So he's a big fan. He's a huge fan. 2003. So some people are saying no. 2003 is a good one. 2012 is a good one. Oh, the 2003 one, that might be the one I'm thinking of. I wonder. Despite Fake Shredder, it's solid. Rise of the TMNT is pretty fun. Awesome, guys. I believe I had some more stuff I was gonna mention. Oh, abilities. I do want to discuss it. Let's talk about it. What do you guys think? What do you guys think their abilities are? I've already given my thoughts on it. I think that the rage thing, not spending rage like Beowulf style, but hey Levi, yeah, don't put that on there, please. Okay. I'm sorry, my stomach. Raph has to be right. He's got to have some kind of range mechanic. I was thinking about Michelangelo could have like a speed one because he's got a skateboard and stuff. No, Levi, not a toy buddy. So he's got a skateboard. I could see it being like move. Like maybe he's using the sewers. You know, that could be like your mechanics, like sewer system, sewer travel or something. Where at the start of your turn, blah 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 blah, move this many spaces, or at the end of your turn, move this many spaces. I could see it being like that. End of your turn would be too Bruce Lee-ish, so probably at the start of your turn, or whatever. That could be like a Michelangelo one. And then Donatello, yeah, I think Techie, something like that would make sense. I can't wait, guys. I'm excited. Someone's stuck in the hypothetical sidekick issue. Just think of it like think of it like whoever said it, the mentor-mentee situation that we're dealing with. No. Oh my gosh. But you can't do that. It's his nap time, guys. It's past his nap time, actually. So that's why he is smashing things. All right, guys, we're going to end it here. Thank you for having fun with me today. I found this out yesterday, that it was announced yesterday, and it just got me so excited. And again, let me give you guys that information just so you guys have it one last time from Justin. Schedule fulfillment. So this would be like, this is what the schedule is for fulfillment. It would be July 2025. So they're expecting a year, which is not bad. We can wait a year, guys. And then, but it's not concrete, so it's not in stone or anything. And then there's a new adventures related mechanic that we do not have in Tales to Amaze. So what could that be? I'm excited for it. Hey, buddy. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys for getting excited with me. And we're going to keep this kind of stuff. Let's just keep it going. When you get information, shoot it to me, okay? Shoot it to me. I had so many messages saying, Captain, did you see this? Did you see this set? Did you see this set? Did you see this set? The turtles are here. So super excited for it, as you guys are as well. And as always, this is your captain signing off. And let's go, Turtles.